Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. And it's a very sad time here in the stud, lots of mixed emotions. As you can see from above, my granddad and stud partner, my best friend, David Jackson of Bristol Stud, has passed away. He started the stud back in the 1960s and kept Himalayans right from the very beginning. He had a very vast and amazing show career spanning 7 decades and winning best in show in 7 of those decades as well, which is fantastic. I'll be doing a special video all about his life for anyone that's interested in the coming months. But in the weeks leading up to his passing, Grandad asked me to procure some more Himalayans, and as it happened, Daniel Bennett was letting go of his stud of Himalayans. So Grandad asked me if I could collect them and bring them back, and 2 days before his passing, he had a full stud of Himalayans back in the shed at his. And he gave me some very clear instructions on what needed to be improved and where he wanted this stud to go in the future. Always planning ahead and always looking for the positives in everything. And the idea really is to get back to the glory days of these Himalayans you see in the pictures now. He really reminisced on this and really wanted to emphasise that body colour and smut and contrast is where he wanted me to concentrate the efforts of the stud going forward. And he gave me a few pointers of the pigs that we've received and how we need to improve them and what cavies we need to bring into the stud to help achieve this. So we put a few feelers out, and a couple of other Himalayan breeders got in contact and have helped us along the way. And you'll see the pigs shortly, and I can relay some of Grandad's thoughts on how we need to improve them. So first up we have the boar, who we called Bert. And the things we liked on this were the ear carriage, the shoulder, the eye, and the feet. The shape of the smut is very good as well. Where it's lacking is the contrast, so the body colour and the definition of the points. But the density of the points are very good. So this pig would only be able to be used with sows that are very pure white in their body colour. So this is something we'll be looking at in the later sows that you'll see in the video. And it's the body shape that we like of this boar. So quite a big sized boar. But as you can see, that shading on the shoulder is very prominent. This is one of the adult sows we called Fancy, because she looks very fancy-pantsy to us. She's got lovely eye, fantastic head shape, and a good shape to smut, but just needs more density. The body colour is reasonable, and the points are quite dense, but we just need to get that smut really, really dense and defined so we get that lovely contrast. But the body shape is akin to a self, lovely square-shaped head and fantastic shoulder, holding out a lot of hope for this pig in particular. The other adult sow, Dandy, is another large pig with a good shape to head. Again, we're lacking that demarcation on the smut to give that good contrast. That's partially because the body colour is quite stained. But the density on the feet are very good, which is, again, something you really need in Himalayan. You need that real dense points, but you also need it to contrast nicely against the white coat. So we really need a boar with fantastic body colour to offset the faults in this pig. And that shouldn't be too difficult once we start asking people around, because some people breed for body colour, others for density. I'm sure people have a range of pigs that they could provide us to help us develop this breed. This cavie is very short in head, almost like a self. Here we need to work on ears and body colour and shape of smut. But being that really round face, it really takes away the shape of the smut, where it needs to be that pear shape. This is almost like a little splodge on the end, but it's something very, very exciting to work with. And I know Grandad was very keen for me to get a litter out of this sow as soon as possible, so we'll be looking for a nice long-headed boar. Again, with good body colour and nice ears, and that's what we then need to just offset the imperfections on this cavie. And saying imperfection in the loosest sense of the word, because I think she's very glamorous. And I know Grandad was very excited when I brought this one out of the box to show him. Doris needs quite a lot of work. She needs a lot of density in the points, but she also needs good body colour to bring that real shape to that smut. She's got a little bit light pigment, so we need something really dense like that very first boar to potentially offset the density here, because we really want those points to be as jet black as possible. This sow is very just a useful breeding sow, a good shape to the body and a nice shape to the head. Then we had a couple of young sows. This one we called Titch. Quite a small sow, just coming through. Some show potential here if the points darken up, but you can't lie about Himalayan's age. As you can see, the white hairs are under the ears, so we know this is coming up to about 4 months old because you can see all those lovely white hairs. But this sow has lovely eye, nice body colour, with just like a tiny bit more density to the top of the smut, but it's a very good shape, stands well with 4 very good feet. And I do like the contrast on this cavie. So this is one to watch, and we'll see who we pair with later on. And then we have Tiny, the smallest sow in the stud. Her smut is still developing and the points are coming through. We just need to give her a bit more time before we make a full assessment, but I'm pleased with the body colour and the feet colour. Just not sure how that smut's going to develop, but yeah, there's something special there. So we said we needed to bring in another boar or two, and this one has come from Lisa Oburn. Thanks to Julie Gallagher for fetching him from the Yorkshire Championships for us. And I have to say, we are not disappointed. Lisa Oburn has really done us proud here, providing us with a show quality boar. I mean, the smut is perfect, the contrast is beautiful, the body colour is clear, the ears are fantastically balanced and a nice eye. The feet are really black as well. I have no idea what I've done to deserve this off you, Lisa, but thank you so much, and you're a true friend. And as you can see, we'll be using this boar extensively in the future to produce more Himalayans and keep the legacy going in Grandad's name, which is all you can really ask, really. So thank you once again. So a good friend of mine has lent me this top secret boar. She doesn't want to be named, but you know who you are, so thank you very, very much. And this boar is 100% Grandad's line. He's quite old now, so he will be running with some of the darker body coloured sows to help produce some very good contrasted pigs. So you can see he's got a really clear body, great eyes, great ears, and still got really dense feet. We just need a slightly bigger smut. He's going to prove very useful in the breeding pen, helping to correct some of the faults on the sows. So thank you again for letting us borrow this boar, and amazing, can't thank you enough. So unfortunately, Bristol stud will never be the same again. The hole left behind in Grandad's passing has been devastating to say the least. But hopefully the stud will live on and we'll have Himalayans back in the shed again, and we can push forward and in his name create something special. Thank you again, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. True, bye.